Oh, good Lord. Already blaming misogyny and sexism and being a girl. Oh, man. See, it's statements like these that make me, think to myself, yep, you're part of the machine too. Or at least you're buying the propaganda that's put out by certain columns out there. So, I really enjoyed her in House of the Dragon. And I did not like that she was replaced. I was not a fan of that. And I did not enjoy getting used to someone else after I'd already gotten used to her. I still wanted her in the role, and I thought she did a great job in that. From what I hear, there was a certain part of the fandom that was comparing the two of them as far as who was the hottest. I didn't compare them because one felt more like a teenage child, versus a grown woman. Like I don't think that's a fair comparison anyway. So here we go with possible damage control is what several people think. I scroll a lot. I doom scroll a lot. And there's two things that people think are damage control with this movie. One is the $100 million rumor that's floating around. Some people believe that was put out just in case the movie does horribly. It's like we can say, well, look, it only cost this much. Look, we turned a profit. Because they're thinking, well, it's Supergirl. When people think Supergirl, they think Superman. And you think, well, maybe we'll check the movie out. So it might do good on a $100 million budget. Get it? Okay, so they might make some money back. Even if it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Even if the $100 million is a lie. But every time a movie with certain things injected into it, certain agendas are put into it, if it has a female lead, they always want to get ahead of any backlash that might be out there from the movie and say it's because it's a woman. And when they know it's absolutely 100% false, okay? It's how they've been going around about things, the propaganda they've been putting in the films, the irritating aspect that it has to fans. So much so that movies that I think the whole entertainment industry, from video games to movies, television series, comic books, all of it has lost billions in the last few years because people do not want it. People have always loved different characters. Always loved female characters. Okay? Always loved female heroes and never had an issue with it whatsoever. It was around the Captain Marvel time when they were pushing all that, toxic masculinity and I'm better than you, I'm stronger, female, and all what Brie Larson said, and Captain Marvel was just a very bad movie, period. So in all that's when people start to say, oh, you're misogynist, rather than it was a bad movie. That's when that fake excuse for that movie doing bad. People say it's done $1 billion. I've talked to several people, talked to people out there in Hollywood. There's a lot of people in the know that do not believe it did $1 billion. There were pictures circulating of empty movie theaters. I was in one of them. I think I did put up a picture at that time. I would have put it up either on Twitter or my YouTube wall if I did. So I can't remember. I'd have to find it. I'd have to search. But and then there was the whole Rotten Tomatoes debacle, problems with the scores. And I talked, like I said, I spoke to someone specifically in Hollywood that I know knows, and they were like, they do this all the time. Studios do this all the time. They buy up movie theaters. They buy up the seats to reach a particular projection that they want, or to make the movie look better, or to make it, if it's doing bad, they'll do it to make it look like it did a little better than it did. So And then it's been from there on with Captain Marvel, either you're racist or you're misogynist or you're some type of istophobe if you didn't like their propaganda spewing movie. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. So now we've got this from the Variety. Supergirl star Millie Alcock knows she'll face backlash by simply existing as a woman in the franchise. Absolutely 100% false. Okay? Well, comic book superheroes are mainly male. The female ones, men absolutely love. As a matter of fact, I can't think of any female superheroes that men collectively hate or have a problem with. I can't think of any. Maybe there's some brand spanking new ones that people have an issue with the way they've been writing them with certain agendas now. But for the vast majority of the age of comic books and people liking and reading and loving comic books, I can't think of one damn superhero, female superhero, that people have a problem with at all. The fans have loved Supergirl for years. So, no, that's absolutely false. And it says right here, we have become comfortable with having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself. I don't know what that means. So we're going to go over here to the Variety magazine interview. Millie Alcock told Vanity Fair in a new interview that she's aware she'll face backlash over leading Warner Bros. Supergirl simply because she's playing a female superhero. I reiterate, false. The 25-year-old actor is no stranger to dealing with intense fandoms. Having broke out in House of the Dragon, it definitely made me aware that simply existing as a woman in that space is something that people comment on, Alcock said. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself. I don't know what that means with the ownership. I don't feel like I own any woman. With Scarlo, I don't feel like I own her. Yeah, and that's all I can find on that particular quote. I don't know where that's really coming from. But I don't know. I know fandom can be crazy. So maybe she's talking about a small, portion with owning you. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you this. I mean, look, I've been doing this for almost 14 years or whatever. And I've never felt like some fans feel like they own me, but I do feel like some fans have felt like they could tell me what to do with any aspect of my life and my career, my videos, just anything. Like, there's just weird authority they think that they have over you. It gets strange. So, but that whole thing with the whole, she's going to face backlash for being a female superhero is 100% false. You will only face backlash for pushing narratives that the people do not want. That's it. Post the comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!